Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. طيب أيها الطلاب الآن سنقدم لكم عن الموضوع المصلحة. أنا نور شاهيرة نابشة بنت محمد رشدي ومع صديقي هارون عبد الشكور. ممكن سنقدم لكم عن المصلحة باختصار. طيب. طيب، ما هي تعريف المصلحة المرسلة؟ يعني what is the مصلحة مرسلة؟ الآن هيا نتعرف ما معنى مصلحة. مصلحة come from the root word صلح, which mean to be good, to repair or to improve. And also مصلحة is masdar لكلمة صلح. مصلحة mean benefit, kebaikan or interest or welfare, faedah. How about maslahah mursalah? قبل ذلك تنقسم مصلحة إلى ثلاثة أقسام. أولا مصلحة مؤتبرة، وثانيا مصلحة ملغى، وثالثا مصلحة مرسلة. في هذا الفصل سندرس عن مصلحة مرسلة. مصلحة مرسلة refer to unrestricted public interest in the sense of its not having been regulated by the lawgiver, insofar as no textual authority can be found on its validity or otherwise. Dia adalah satu keadaan di mana kita nak mendapatkan kebaikan dan kita nak menolak sesuatu yang tidak baik. Tetapi tidak ada nas ataupun dalil-dalil untuk jadikan kaedah. Dia untuk jadikannya kaedah kerana tak ada dalil yang menolak ataupun menerimanya. In broader sense, it is the consideration of public interest or general good. Within the topic of maslahah, istislah is a method applied by the Muslim jurists to solve problems that have no clear answer in sacred religious texts. Whenever the jurists encounter a problem that have no clear or exact answer, so they will use istislah to solve the problem. طيب الآن هيا ننظر إلى Al-Ghazali. What is the opinion of Al-Ghazali upon the maslahah? He stated that maslahah consists of consideration which secure benefits or prevent harm, but in the meantime they are harmonious and aligned with the objective of Sharia. As we know, there are 5 types of objectives for Sharia. Sharia aims to protect 5 essential values, which is religion, ad-din, life, al-haya, or an-nafs, al-intellect, lineage, an-nasal, and property, al-mal. طيب. And Al-Ghazali also stated that the concept of the similarity between the concept of maslahah and maqasid Sharia can nowhere to be found because they are pretty similar to each other, and also maqasid eventually defined briefly as obtaining maslahah, benefit, and preventing mafsadah. Kama darasna qabla zalik fi yawmil isnin, yakni maqasid Sharia also aim to goodness and prevent mafsadah. طيب tabi'. Before that, I would like to add something. Al-Ghazali, from the slide before, Al-Ghazali also add that maslahah mursalah is one of the maslahah of the public interest that doesn't go against the nas or sharia, which it is well accepted and can be regulated as the sharia. طيب الآن let's hear the juristic view on the maslahah mursalah. Majority of ulama, for the istislah, according to them, istislah is a proper ground for legislation when a maslahah is identified. When a maslahah is identified and the mujtahid does not find an explicit ruling in the nusus, he must act in its pursuit by taking the necessary step to secure it. Like I said before, istislah is the proper ground for legislation in the concept of maslahah mursalah. And so when they assert or when they identify the maslahah, the goodness or the public interest, So they will secure it, try to secure it, even though there are no nusus or no proof, okay, from the Al-Quran or As-Sunnah. They will use the istislah to regulate it. Okay, طيب. Okay, طيب. Okay, الآن هيا ننظر إلى juristic view. Okay, what is the juristic view of the ulama? Okay, majority of ulama stated that istislah is a proper ground for legislation when a maslahah is identified. Okay, like I said before, istislah is a method that used when they want to regulate some syarak uh, for maslahah, for benefit. Okay, when a maslahah is identified and the nusus or explicit ruling in the nusus cannot be found, they will act in pursuit by taking the necessary step to secure it. Okay, and who will act in pursuit? They are mujtahid. Okay, the one who make the ruling lah. Okay, طيب. Okay, نعم طيب. الآن هيا ننظر إلى الأدلة أو القرني للمصلحة المرسلة. يعني let's see what is the proof of Maslahah Mursalah. Eventually, there are so many verses from Al-Quran and Hadith that can be linked or applied to the concept of Maslahah Mursalah, but I just choose 3. Okay, first, from the verses 107 from Surah Al-Anbiya. We have not sent you but a mercy for all creatures. It means that Allah doesn't intend to send us hardship and harsh to his creature. It means Allah does only send us a goodness. Okay, and the second one from Surah Al-Ma'idah verse 6. God never intend to impose hardship upon people. So eventually the hardship that we face, we must try ourselves to overcome and to go through it. Okay, like the concept of Maslahah Mursalah, it's applied within the Sharia of Islam to to align with the benefit or mafsadah lil Muslim or lil linnas. Okay, طيب akhiran min sunnah and hadith. Harm is neither inflicted nor tolerated in Islam. La darar wa la dirar fil Islam. Yani something harm or something that tormented are never accepted or tolerable in Islam. Okay, because Islam is a beautiful and a peace deen. So Islam only tolerates something that mafsadah, something that good to the creature and to Muslim. Okay, now let me see the validity of maslahah. Okay, which school of jurisprudence or school of fiqh that approve the concept of the implementation of maslahah. Okay, طيب. Imam Malik. Imam Malik is the leading proponent, or he is the actual founder for the upholding maslahah as one of the Sharia sources. Okay, Imam Malik. And the second one, for the school of Maliki and Hanbali, they approve the acceptance of maslahah as long they meet the requirements. Okay, if the maslahah doesn't go align with the Sharia or doesn't meet the requirements, so the maslahah will drop or will be fault. Okay. And the third, however, for the school of Shafi'i and Hanafi, they doesn't approve maslahah because they had difference in application and opinion. Okay, for the Imam Shafi'i, he approved maslahah only within the general scope of qiyas, but whereas school of Hanafi, validate it as a variation of istihsan. So for the school of Hanafi, the maslahah is a part of the istihsan. Okay, next. Okay, الآن. Okay, let's see the application of maslahah. طيب. Now let's see what is the application of maslahah, of the existence of maslahah in this world. Okay, first, there are two views that stated eventually the maslahah, the concept of maslahah already come from the classical era, but it's separated into two opinions. First, the opinion which the implementation of maslahah mursalah already existed from the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and another famous view stated that maslahah mursalah come within the time of companions and imamah and after that. Okay, so there are some proof for maslahah. Okay, now let's see the implementation of maslahah mursalah in the time of caliphate. Okay, first it can be seen from the effort of Sayyidina Abu Bakr, which he is trying his best to collect the verses of the Quran in the Mus'haf, and also he fighting dissipates in paying zakah. And also we can see from the time of Umar al-Khattab, which he imposed kharaj, which will help officials responsible for abuse of public office. And also we can see from the action of Uthman, which align with the concept of maslahah mursalah, which he validated the right to the inheritance of a woman whose husband had divorced her in order to be disinherited. Okay, and also maslahah, the concept of maslahah mursalah are also implemented in the modern area. We can see from the context of muamalah, family, medical. Okay, eventually maslahah, the concept of maslahah mursalah is very recognizable in the muamalah. Because it is used very apparent in the Islamic banking and also for the concept of insurance. Okay, so eventually if you out to find the article of maslahah mursalah, you will find so many the implementation or the connection of maslahah mursalah with the muamalah, with the business or with the Islamic banking. Okay, طيب guys. Okay, before I end that, I would like to add the information about maslahah. Okay, there are certain condition and requirements that maslahah need to meet before it can be regulated as the regulation or the hukum syara. Okay, there are four conditions all. Okay, first, it must have the value of religion, okay, ataupun bercirikan agama. Okay, the second one, it doesn't go against with the nas syarak that existed in Al-Quran, As-Sunnah, Ijma' and so on. Okay, and the third one, it must based on the qiyas, the true qiyas. Okay, mesti berdasarkan qiyas yang sahih. Okay, contohnya maslahah yang berdasarkan pengalaman, adat ataupun kemahiran hendaklah tidak berlawan dengan syarak. Okay, if it does go against, okay, it will not regulated as the regulation. And the last one, the value of maslahah must taken from the nas syarak and doesn't come from the kehendak seseorang ataupun doesn't come from the benefit of oneself.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nama saya Harundi bin Abdul Syukur, and I would like to proceed the presentation. So I would like to present the types of maslahah. So as we know that maslahah consists into three types, which are daruriyat, hajiyat and tahsiniyat. We all know that these three types of maslahah is very common with us, and we heard these three terms before. And then, so what is daruriyat, what is hajiyat, and what is tahsiniyat? We had heard before, and maybe we still confused what is three terms all about. So let us start with one by one. Okay, this is daruriyat. What is daruriyat? Daruriyat, it is essential in life. Dia adalah benda basic, benda asas dalam kehidupan manusia. Maksudnya benda yang kena dijaga. Kalau tak ada benda ni, dia akan jadi masalah lah. Masalah on which the lives of the people depend. Manusia bila hidup, dia kena bergantung kepada daruriyat ini. And dia neglect leads to total disruption and chaos. Dan kalau manusia dia hidup, dia tak nak ikut dan nak bergantung kepada daruriyat ni, maka hidup dia akan jadi masalah. Dia akan timbulkan masalah, dia akan jadi ada kesukaran dalam menghadapi kehidupan. And daruriyat consists 5 elements of maqasid syariah. Semua pernah dengar maqasid syariah tu kan? So, apa dia maqasid syariah? Dia kenalah jaga agama, dia menjaga nyawa, menjaga akal, menjaga keturunan dan menjaga harta. Dan daruriyat ini dia mengandungi kelima-lima elemen maqasid syariah ini and kena dijaga. Kelima-lima elemen maqasid syariah ini kena dijaga betul-betul. Apa je kita kena buat, kena tengok kepada 5 benda ini, sama ada benda ini terjaga ataupun tidak. Tak semua, tak 5-5 pun tak apa, asalkan salah satu daripada kelima-lima ini terjaga, alhamdulillah. Okey. Selepas itu yang kedua adalah hajiat. Okey, hajiat. Tadi daruriyat. Daruriyat ini perkara asas lah, benda yang asas, basic things. And then the second types is hajiat. Selepas daruriyat, yang kedua kenalah ada hajiat. They are needed to alleviate hardship so that life may be free from distress and predicament. Ini bermaksud bila dah ada 5 maqasid syariah itu, isu itu tadi, maka hajiat ini adalah untuk bagaimana caranya kita nak memenuhi, menjaga salah satu daripada maqasid syariah itu. Supplementary to the 5 essentials values. Kena ikut 5 tadi tu, kena ikut salah satu daripada 5 tu, ataupun 2 ataupun 3 ataupun kelima-lima tu sekali. Negus leads to hardship in the life of the community although not to its collapse. Bila kita tak ikut, tak jaga kepada 5 maqasid syariah itu, maka kita akan hadapi kesusahan. Example, concessions or we call as rukhsah granted to the sick people, elderly and travel not to observe fast and shorten the prayers. Okey, ni rukhsah. Bila kita tengok contoh ni, yang pertama ni tadi adalah rukhsah. Rukhsah dalam untuk kepada orang sakit, kepada orang tua, kepada orang yang musafir. Apa rukhsahnya dan apa daruriyat dia? Kita tengok daruriyat daripada masalah ini, isu ini adalah menjaga agama dan menjaga nyawa. Dia ada 2 daruriyat yang boleh masuk dalam isu ini. Selepas itu hajiat dia adalah rukhsah. Rukhsah kepada ni lah, bila menjaga agama, orang sakit pun kena solat. Tapi bagaimana caranya kita jaga agama itu untuk menunaikan solat, adalah dia punya cara-cara dia kan. Sama juga bila orang tu dah tua, tak larat berdiri, dia ada cara dia, mungkin dia boleh duduk. Dia ada keadaan-keadaan dia yang tertentu. Dan traveller, orang yang bermusafir, dia kena menjaga agama dia. Biarpun dia pergi musafir, tapi dalam masa yang sama kena menjaga agama. Dan bagaimana dengan cara dia jaga agama, solat dia kena jaga. Dan ada rukhsah untuk dia, iaitu jamak qasar. Itu contoh yang pertama berkaitan dengan ibadah. Kalau kita nak tengok logiknya, contoh-contoh yang logik, contohnya macam yang contoh yang kedua ni, living in the house. Okay. Tinggal di rumah. Apa daruriyat? Apa elemen daripada maqasid syariah yang terlibat, yang ada dalam contoh living in